Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Just want to say real quick that this episode is here to remind you, rest in peace, Etika, God bless your soul, and back to the Metroid.
We'd also like to sit back and say that this is brought to you by not just Raid Shadow Legends, but
Raycon.
but also the Dollar Shave Club.
And Lupa. Damn, fucking Lupa. Does anybody remember Loot Crate?
Yeah, I remember Loot Crates. Though that went out of business, though.
What happened
What happened to that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember what I think a company bought them out, and then they stopped. Like they started making them more expensive, and then people stopped getting them, and then.
Because I remember
entirely.
like Loot Crate was like the next fucking for Raid Shadow Legend. It was like next to Audible and Dollar Shave Club, like fucking Loot Crate was like one of the big YouTube sponsors, and now
I know this because like my brother used to get Loot Crate a lot too, and then they stopped. They went out of business or something. I don't know what happened. I don't remember what happened to them actually. It's been a while.
Man, I have to look it up.
But you know, you have to. It's just. It does kind of suck. But you know, if we're wrong, we're wrong. I don't know if somebody will, tell me. You know who you are.
Yeah.
But the one thing that always makes, but the one thing besides, being bought out, what really makes me nervous is not having security online, and then that brings us to today's sponsor is
NordVPN.
NordVPN.
Yeah.
Make sure that you have that, and you can go to your favorite red rooms anytime you want.
Disclaimer: we are not actually sponsored by any of these companies.
Yes. Also, don't go to red rooms. Don't do that.
Anyways, I got the charge beam. You should.
I should put a NordVPN like in the logo somewhere.
Oh man.
And
what were we talking about? Oh yeah. We mentioned before we start, because we mentioned off screen how Etika would have reacted if he saw the likes of Mithra.
Pirate Mithra, I think out of all of them, I think Steve I would have loved to see that reaction. It would have been funny, except for too.
Dude.
But I think the one that I really would have loved to see if he was still with us was Pirate Mithra, because the amount of hentai he watched.
Hands down, my favorite Etika reaction will always be the reveal of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, where they were showing all the characters. Actually, you know what? No, I set the title wrong. It's the Everyone Is Here trailer. That's my favorite one, because it also led up to Ridley's reveal, and I'll always remember what he said when he saw it. They did it! They did it! They fucking did it! They did it! They did it! I love that reaction so much.
Yeah, but I think out of all the characters, out of all the new characters, I think Pirate Mithra would have given the biggest reaction. Like I said, it's because that's like those were like his waifus, and like.
All right, quick note, real quick. I'm not supposed to have the super missiles when I fight this guy, so watch how fast I fucking wipe the floor with this Spore Spawn. That's his name, by the way, Spore Spawn.
I can tell there's a lot of spores.
Big walnut.
All I know is when they announced Ridley. At first I didn't know it was Ridley. I thought it was I knew Ridley was showing up, but I didn't think it was a character. I thought it was a trailer for the story mode, and I was like, "Oh, sweet! The story mode's gonna have cutscenes like Brawl." And I was getting excited for a new Subspace Emissary. And when they revealed Ridley, I just thought it was the cutscene, or it was the character, not the character trailer, but a cutscene for the story mode. But then they announced, like, they obviously made fun of the fact that he was too big. They even said makes the big time.
Make his big debut or some shit like that.
Yeah, and I was just like, 4 hits. And I was just, and all I know is when I saw that, I was just like,
Sakurai knew exactly what he was doing with that.
I was like, Sakurai, are you just, when are you gonna put Goku in soon? Because you just broke one of your biggest.
See, that's the thing. A lot of people, and I'm sorry to call you out on this, Grant, but see, that's the mistake a lot of people tend to make when it comes to Sakurai. Like they think, because like they think that like, oh, Sakurai wouldn't do that. Sakurai wouldn't do this. Like it wouldn't make any sense if Sakurai did this. And lo and behold, he does the thing, and it's just.
Well, you see, the thing is, it's different when it comes to the main roster because that was his choice. DLC is all Nintendo's choices. Like Sakurai didn't choose those, Nintendo did. Except for Piranha Plant, Sakurai picked Piranha Plant because, from what it looked like, based on what they said, Piranha Plant was supposed to be part of the main roster, but they ran out of time, so they made him a DLC and made him free for a little bit.
Bonus character, yeah.
Which is why he has a Palutena's guidance, but other DLC characters don't. But yeah, I don't think any of those characters that were chosen for DLC were Sakurai's choice, and those were Nintendo's choice. But I do think Sakurai might have influenced it in some way.
It still shocks me to no end that fucking that was still a fucking a double take for me. Just like Piranha Plant, really? What?
And then
I mean, I like this, but what?
I thought it was stupid at first. When I first saw it, I thought it when they revealed. Well, I had like a very different reaction to it. It was like multiple reactions. First, it started off when I saw the trailer. I was like, okay, it's going to be a Mario character, and I figured it's going to be a DLC character too because he's revealing it at the very end, and he said Incineroar and Ken were the last ones. So it's like, okay, it's a DLC character. It's going to be Mario, all right? And I'm thinking like, well, it's probably. I was like, Waluigi's already an assist trophy, so it's not Waluigi. And I was like, I don't think it's Paper Mario because they're kind of referencing classic Mario here. So I was like, or they're referencing classic Mario. So I'm thinking like, it's got to be Toad. I was thinking maybe it's Toad. It's Toad or it's Geno. That's what I was thinking, or maybe Captain Toad. And then it was Piranha Plant. At first, I thought the Piranha Plant was an enemy and that they were gonna show someone else. That's weird. But no, the Piranha Plant was the character, and I was like, at first my reaction was why? We didn't. Why?
Like,
and then after,
what are you doing?
I still don't like the character. Like, I would rather have someone else. But here's the weird thing when it comes to characters. Like, I hated Corrin being added in Smash 4. I thought that
Damn, I did too.
But like the weird thing about me is that once a character gets added into Smash Brothers, it's like it's part of the Smash family. We can't remove it. It's got to be back in every single game. This is why.
I don't know.
This is why when Snake got kicked out, I was like, Snake's got to come back.
I don't know, man. I'm different with that. Like, I think Smash Bros could do just fine without Corrin. Also, I just acquired the Spazzer Beam, and now I have a triple shot.
I wonder if that's called something different in the UK.
I'm pretty sure it is, cause
I'm kind of curious about that now.
Yeah,
so
for you, for the Americans watching this who don't know, even though it's funny because like both me and Grant are Americans, but you know what? Never mind. What I'm trying to say is,
don't know because this is only the UK. For people
who
who don't know,
outside of the UK who don't know, spaz. The word spaz is quite a naughty word over there.
It's a derogatory term for the mentally impaired.
Yes.
I'm trying to say it as nice as possible. Where in America it doesn't mean that. Well, I mean it probably does, but I don't know. In America we don't see it like that. We just see it as someone who's acting weird.
I think that's why they refer to it as the Spazzer Beam instead of the other way. Instead of Spazzer because
Yeah.
and
Well,
because Spazer, I guess sounds a little more makes a little more
yeah,
sense.
but you can pronounce it one way, but it doesn't mean it doesn't
Hey,
spell
check
the
this out.
same way.
See that? It's high
Oh.
jump boots. Now I have a little more height to my jump.
Well,
Actually, you know what? Let me show you a little demonstration. So let's take this off.
kind of reminds me of Mega Man X.
So watch this. This is me before,
It's still pretty high.
and this is me now.
It wasn't really a good demonstration in an area where it's kind of like you could still kind of
I
almost
mean,
touch the ceiling.
I mean, I'll tell you this much: speedrunners, speedrunners can make do without the use of the high jump boots. That much I can tell you.
Um,
Uh,
you know what's a really what?
Spice showed me this this video on Twitter where it basically describes uh speedrunners versus casual players versus tool assisted speedrunner where it's basically and it was a scene of Ed and Eddie with them running towards the fence. The speedrunner was Eddie, who jumps over the fence. The casual gamer was Double D, who just opens the door, closes the fence, and Ed is the tool assisted speedrunner who just goes through the hole in the fence.
uh, you
So,
know,
it's like it's funny,
oh,
but it's accurate.
that's a frozen. That was a frozen monster.
Yeah, and I'm in his mouth.
Hey, what?
I'm
Wait, did you just? That's. I
I
wanted to
shot,
say you spazzed out those bombs.
I shot out bombs. That's a
Yeah.
thing that you can do with the charge beam.
I was gonna say another character though. I wasn't surprised by Simon. I was kind of just expecting it at this point. When Simon got revealed, I was like, yeah. I was like excited, but I was at the same time I was like, it's about time that it kind of happened at this. I mean, like
You know
Castlevania is
who
a
I
very
really
iconic
wasn't
series.
expecting? You
What's
know
a
who I
mini
really
Kraid?
was expecting? King K. Rool.
I wasn't expecting that either. When they showed Donkey Kong and Diddy, I was like, I thought it was gonna be Dixie Kong. I'll be honest. I thought it was gonna be Dixie Kong.
Ridley and King K. Rool were the two biggest characters that I've wanted in Smash for the longest time. And now that we've got them, I'm just like, I don't care who we get at this
Well,
point. Now that like
now you
anything is
want Gino.
possible. What?
Now you want Gino.
Oh, actually, I take it back. I take it back. After we had K. Rool and Ridley, I was like, the only way that could make this perfect is to add a banjo, which they did.
Yeah, that was surprising too.
Also, by the way, if you saw there was like a weird eyeball thing blocking this door.
Yeah.
If ever you see doors like that, that means one of the main four is behind this door.
I saw a mini Kraid, so I assume that's coming.
Yeah, and speaking of which,
yeah, I figured he was in me.
I'd let this play out. There's the fat fuck himself. Hi, Kraid. Look at those fucking moves.
Yeah, he got moves.
Look how fucking easy this is I'm about to make. Oh, and there's...
He's got tiny little legs, though.
Bro, I can see your dick from here.
It's really small, then.
don't be like that to Kraid.
Why?
He's trying his best, even though it's not good enough.
I mean, he created babies somehow. Well, considering how small it, it is, it had to be asexually then.
I don't want to think about that.
No, considering he created babies, and considering how small it is, it probably was asexually, so he didn't really do it with anybody except for himself.
Well, think about this. Considering this dude shoots out fingers out of his stomach. Uh, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah, let's just yeah.
Very good.
What did you? I thought. What did you think about though? The one other thing I was. Well, just there you go.
Oh, thank you. Now watch it. Now watch as I turn orange.
That's the melee suit that they use in Melee, Brawl, the original Smash, and then they changed it to Other M after what? After that.
Oh.
I wish they would have made this an alternate costume, like for Samus. Samus, like the all the alternate skins, like I was saying, in Smash Brothers are the different suits you can get in the games, but they're just they're just skins or like color swaps. They don't
Oh
actually
yeah,
change.
yeah.
They don't actually change the suit, which I think they should, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna give Zero Suit Samus different suits, you can give Samus ones at least.
Hold on. I think enough time has passed, so let me go ahead and save
It's only been
for the.
16 minutes actually.
Oh well, regardless, I think it'd be a good spot to save, and just in case for the next part.
Yeah.
Yeah, orange now.
Orange Girl bad.
You fucking ruined it. Cut the episode.